Hey, what's up, everybody? Mogown Monster here, along with Stevieb.
Hey.
Yeah, welcome to Why the Fascination, or WTF as we like to call it. Hope everybody's doing good. Great to see everybody in chat already. How you doing, Stevie?
I'm doing all right. Bit of a mess, but I'm okay. Trying to get my shit together. Battling mosquitoes, same shit. Different
Should be an
day.
interesting show.
Right?
So y'all are going to see is this.
No, I have bug spray this time. So it's just I can't keep them from flying in my face.
Angel Nolan, how are you? Grasshopper.
Oh.
Hey, Sharon. Hey, Mr. Lee. Pammy, what's up? Good to see you. Paulie T, what's going on, man? Sandra Piper, welcome. Who else?
Schlitzy, how you doing?
Jay Fritz, what's up, buddy? Hey, man, happy belated birthday. I didn't know, and this is how I found out it was your birthday yesterday. Facebook. You know, I got a notification from one of my good friends from long ago. Oh, it's so-and-so's birthday today. All right, I wish them happy birthday. I get one a little while ago. It says Jay Fritz's birthday was yesterday. It's like, what?
Was yesterday.
Yeah. Like, wait a minute.
I mean, not that he told anybody, you know. I mean, you'd think he'd have mentioned it.
Yeah, right. Well,
happy birthday, Jay.
Happy birthday, buddy. Who else is in here?
Tina G, how you doing?
Let's see. I scroll. I start at the bottom and work my way up back to the beginning. I should just scroll up to the top at the beginning and work my way down. Michael Haywood, what's up? Hey, Brandy. You're still fighting mosquitoes?
Yeah, well, at least they're not going up my nose.
NAC, how's it going, buddy? I'm praying for Misty, man.
Went to take a deep breath and mosquito came along with it, right up my nose.
Hey, Tina.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yvette, how are you?
Angel Nolan.
What did you say?
Hello.
Here? Let's see. There you are. Good to see you. Damn it.
Sandra Piper, how you doing, hon?
So, if you're new here, never been here before, welcome. She's got my nose itching now, thinking about that damn mosquito. Plus, there's a hair that keeps dropping down and tickling it. If you're new here, welcome. What I do is I put the link in chat. So you guys, if you have a story to tell or just want to talk about something, you don't like what we're talking about, you want to change the subject, you can come on, just click that link and join us and just come hang out. It's real easy. You know, click the link, follow the directions. They're simple. All I ask is that you turn off YouTube in the background. Just have StreamYard on. And if you don't want to be on camera, at the bottom of the screen, there's a stop camera. You can just hit that. You don't have to be on camera. I know how it is. Some people just don't like being on camera. Mr.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Mr.
we just we're one big happy family. We look out for one another. We hang out with I hang out with everybody here more than I do with anybody else. I spend more time with these than anybody else, except you.
Mr. Lee and Miss
Bobby
Dilly.
Buren, how's it going? Good to see you. Miss Dill. What's up, hon?
See, Miss Dill needs to come on. She hasn't been on in, I know it's been a year.
So
it's been
long.
easily a year. Easily. I'm sure it's been more than a year.
No, really? No,
Yeah.
I don't think it's been more.
I think it has. She should come on and tell us how long it's been.
See, the one thing you notice, guys, is I don't usually put people on the spot. Stevie has no problem.
Nope.
Sharon guy, good to see you. Yeah, you're just like, yep, you'll call them out.
Well, it's nothing bad. It's just, talking to them. If not, I'd be saying it in text and chat, Might as well say it.
So I hope everybody's safe. I know we're getting some weird weather out there all across the eastern seaboard, even in the mid-plains, Midwest and the plains. Yeah, be careful out there.
Yes.
No, there's some crazy systems out there. And then next week, is it possible? There's 2 storms coming in from Africa that
3 actually
could possibly 3 turn into tropical storms and depressions, or what tropical depression? I think they are tropical depressions.
The first one is already named. It's Brent. It's Tropical Storm Brent. I think it's projected to hit to Category 1 hurricane status before it gets to the Caribbean. So I think it's going to weaken before it gets there. So they're only thinking it's going to be a tropical storm. My thought is once it hits that hot water from the Gulf, if it makes it that far,
it'll blow up.
That's what worries me.
So keep your eyes open if you're in the Gulf states or
if you've
ever been affected by a hurricane. Pay attention. That should be sometime next week. I think around next weekend. Just gotta pay attention to that. It's weird because now that I work around water and boats and shit. I'm like, I pay attention to the weather more than anything.
I have for years. With the job I have for years, it's kind of fun that you do now. Because we talk about the weather a lot. I know that sounds kind of lame, but we do. We talk about the weather a lot.
We do. We're comparing like radar apps and shit.
Well, you kind of warn me sometimes too. Make me pay attention to what you're getting hit with, if it's coming my way, and gives me an idea of how long.
If it's a big storm, what hits us will hit her next.
Yep.
Sorry, I gotta point that way. No, I gotta go that way.
That way. There you go. No, I have to pay attention because we have summer camp for the kids at work, and they're all outdoors the whole time, 4 hours, 5 hours. And I think every day this week it's pretty much rained, stormed. It always storms right when I'm getting ready to leave to go home. It does. Never fails. I'm learning how to ride.
The link is in chat, guys. Yeah, I know. You said that today. Every time we go to leave, it rains.
Yeah.
It waits for me. It hides behind that tree, and it just waits.
It does. I swear it does. But I said I'm learning how to run. I was jogging today.
Miss Dilla says, hi, y'all. I am triple tasking right now. Be back in a hot minute. Triple tasking.
A hot minute.
Something's itching. It's not like I have a tag. I do have
I'm getting bit. For sure.
Umatilla by morning. That's funny. What else is going on? Mr. Pauly T.
What's up, guys?
What's happening, dude?
Nothing. Spent 2 days in. Hi, Stevie. Head down again. Look at you, trendsetter.
I said I do all the time. You just couldn't see me because I was in the dark. I still am kind of, but better lighting.
That's okay.
Anyways, how are you?
What'd you say? Spend 2 days what?
2 days in the Garden of Eden over here. we got this huge rock that's behind like the little stairs to our apartment and the porch here, and it's covered with this ivy. So,
Okay.
Master got me working never ending. Maybe someday she'll set me free, but I doubt it. And just pulling vines and getting
putting you to work,
dirty.
huh?
Yeah,
Yeah. Little Raptor says. Faster Man says, I'm so poor I can't afford. I'm so poor I have to borrow money to pay attention. I just can't afford to pay attention. Okay. I want to read this. At Mogs, I worked outside for 40 some odd years. I've always watched the weather. You learn real quick what to bring with you as far as clothing. I've always been a kind of a weather nerd. Like when cable came out and the Weather Channel came out, that was my favorite channel. No shit. I've always loved the weather.
Papa C, hi. Tell Nana I said hello. Give her a hug for me.
Oh, we lost Polly.
Oh, we did. Papa Craig says he's just saying a quick hello before he goes to pick up Nana.
All right, huh? Good to see you, Pop Craig. Be safe. Salute to you, Sandra Piper. Who else? Helton, what's up, man?
Brandy said, man down.
Who said that?
Brandy.
Hey, Jen, what are you up to? So, yeah, I'm hoping we'll get some, there he is. I was hoping we'll get some extra people in here tonight. One of our channels isn't on tonight. Our channels, I said, one of the community.
Community. Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm back. I'm having camera issues at some point. I wanted to show you.
Camera doesn't like you.
But, yeah, it's been a couple rough days, man. I'm sore.
What was I saying?
You said there was a channel that one of the channel.
Oh yeah, Beast or Beast of the Woods. I'm not sure. Larry's channel. He's not on tonight, so we'll get some extra people watching tonight. That'd be cool. Some new faces.
Yeah.
Catherine
I saw he posted on Facebook that he is taking a break. I don't know if that meant for tonight or.
Yeah, I don't know. I read it. I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I got a break, but unfortunately the warden's pushing me hard over here. Staring at the hole or working, I'd work.
How much? What are you doing? You're clearing ivy?
Oh yeah, dude, not poison ivy, thank God.
No, that would suck.
Yeah,
dude, talk about itchy ass, it'd be itchy everything at that point.
Oh yeah, no, I don't like poison ivy.
Yeah,
what's up, Howard? No, but I've been covered in it. I mean, I haven't had it in forever. Knock on wood or something.
Your head'll do.
There we go.
There you go. Not gonna happen now. See?
I forget.
It's all good. Yeah, it's rewarding though. You know what I mean? I know we don't live here and stuff, and I'd like to have like a little patio outside. You know what I mean? Maybe LP gas fireplace because you can't have fire pits yet because of the embers because there's so much woods around us and stuff, and the houses are old. I mean, God forbid a stray ember catches onto the house. Next thing you know, we got turkey farm inferno over here. You know what I mean?
Well, let's hope not.
Yeah, no, I feel bad too because like the turkeys just had babies a few weeks back, and
oh really?
Yeah, big mama hen's walking around here like, yeah, how you like me now? I got 11 babies. I saw her yesterday; she got 4. I'm like, holy shit, the herd got thinned out quick. Coyotes are eating good around here.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
something you don't think about is the mortality rate.
Yeah, no, and dude, honestly, the way they're building houses, we're just taking their environment. You know what I mean? So where do they have to go? in your backyard and eating turkeys that you like to see. And it's not even Thanksgiving. They're like, ooh, look at that. Give me some potatoes.
Yeah,
Some
I
stuff.
recently saw a turkey just up the street. I was in the front yard, and there was she had some babies with her. She probably had good 7 or 8. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Mm-hmm. And then you look up the street the next day, and there's like 10 turkey buzzards just hanging out.
Yeah.
Hey, when's Golden Corral open?
No, it's weird to see. Like, you're like, those aren't turkeys. Those are turkey vultures.
Yeah, no, I know.
See a dozen of them.
Hey, they're like extremely cute when they're babies too, right? Then they get to be like, half a real turkey, and they start crapping on your truck when they fly in the tree, and you're like, little bastard, you should have died. No, not really, but we're fortunate here, man. We got all kinds of cool ass birds. I got mad hummingbirds.
I love hummingbirds.
So my first the other day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's cool to see him.
Now is that the yellow with the blacks? No, is it black with
orange
the orange spots?
Yeah, they got a little white on them and stuff. Yeah, they're pretty cool. They're pretty birds. We got every color finch under the sun here.
I have a lot of cardinals here in this yard.
Oh, I got a cardinal that's here. He's an old bird. He's like a reddish purple. He's been around a little while. He stands out. He's big too. He's like Arnold Schwarzenegger standing on the side of twins. Dude, it's huge. Big bird.
I've got too many squirrels outside my office now. I was talking to Mogs the other day, and I had one come up. Okay, it came up like 2 feet from me, and now every time I walk out of the front of the office, I don't know if it's the same one. There's like 3 of them that hang out underneath the awning there. They're not afraid of me. I got to stomp my feet to get them to back off. I sat there yesterday eating my lunch. The one jumped on the seat of the picnic table over across from me. I saw something move. I thought, and I looked, and sure enough, I look under, and there he is peeping at me. I'm like, oh shit.
Where's my half a sandwich? Where's my half a sandwich?
There are a lot of squirrels in this state.
Oh,
I mean, I went to the pier one day, but the halfway pier, like from here to the end of the pier, like end of the Fort Island pier is like 10 miles. But there's at about 5 miles, there's another pier, and I pulled out of there. I went and checked it out, crab, fish, whatever I did, and I was pulling out, and just this little corner, this little driveway, there's grass on both sides. I counted 13 squirrels just sitting in one spot. I was like, "Oh, this is weird." We
got 4 varieties here. We got your average gray squirrel. We have red squirrels, a little bit smaller. They're kind of cool. We have black squirrels. And we also have flying squirrels, and it's getting near the time of year where it's warm enough where the flying squirrels are going to pop up for a little while.
I've never seen a flying squirrel. I've seen a black squirrel. Arizona, they have this, I forget the name of it. It's a different type of squirrel. It's got the tufts on top of the ears.
I've seen fox squirrel in my park. They're pretty odd looking. Yeah, Google it. They're big, giant squirrels that.
Oh Jesus!
The way that they have long claws, and the way that they like hold onto the tree or hug a branch, it looks almost like a sloth. With the way that they lay around in the tree. Yeah, it's pretty odd.
My goal for the summer, guys, is I want to get the gray, the black, the red, and the flying squirrel all in one picture, and I want to caption it as a meme that says "Go nuts."
Why not?
Yeah, what the hell?
What'd you call it? A fox squirrel?
Fox squirrel.
According to NC Wildlife, on average, fox squirrels live for 3 to 4 years. Life expectancy in the wild is generally 6 to 7 years, but individuals have been known to live up to 20 years in captivity.
Did you hear the way she pronounced the individuals?
Individuals?
She said individuals. I've never heard of a fox squirrel before. Now I know.
There's two of us.
Yeah. I never until I saw one. Was like, what the fuck is that? And I knew when a regular squirrel. It was too big.
That was like the first time I saw an armadillo when I was in Florida. I seen the thing and it sounded like a transformer. All the plates hitting together. I'm like, what the hell is that?
What did I just run over?
No, he saw me. He's like, he total went into clam mode. Watertight. Bam. All the plates banging. I was like, oh my God.
Even Jay said, big squirrels they are. They are big.
Then you're not from Florida and you see signs all beware of panthers, big cats, right? And I'm like, oh my God, it's a midget big cat.
I haven't seen them yet. I've seen a million gray squirrels, but no fox squirrels.
Yeah, they're not very common. Apparently, way back before my park had gotten developed as it is, they had just the front 3 courts, tennis courts, right outside the office. They were so populated back then, the fox squirrels, they build platforms for them on the corner of the courts. And they would hang up there and just watch the tennis games, watch the ball go back and forth. Yeah, I seen pictures of them. You know, after I first saw it and was like, what the hell is that? The supervisor at the time, her grandfather, I believe, owned that property. So she grew up out there. And as a little girl, she remembered seeing them sitting up there. So about a week later, she comes into work and she's got a bunch of photos of the platforms. It was pretty cool. And gradually they just went away, I guess, as the area got developed.
You will see an albino squirrel in Kentucky once in a while. Same thing with deer. I've seen an albino. But yeah, isn't it Kentucky? Is that where the Fugates are? The blue people of Kentucky? Is that Kentucky?
I don't know.
I think it's Kentucky.
I'm waiting for the AI thing to go, well, Mokes, the blue people live in the foothills of Kentucky. Their average life expectancy is 8 to 7 years. If in captivity, they can live to be 50.
No, there's actually blue people in Kentucky.
I believe it.
I'm assuming they're still there. I'm sure there's still some surviving. I don't know. But yeah, it was a whole. It was from inbreeding that eventually they developed this thing where some of them, their skin would be blue.
Huh.
Wow.
Oh yeah, no, it's weird.
Hey Hoosier, Donald, how you guys doing?
What's up, Hoosier? Good to see you. Donald Fuller, what's up? So yeah, guys, you guys want to come on and hang out? You can click on the link. I know Jill's been putting it in there. I've been putting it in there. I'm sure Jen's been putting it in there. Click on it. Come hang out.
Sorry.
So Jay, did you get a shake for your birthday from Sonic or what, man? Did you go hit up like Denny's and get a free Grand Slam for your birthday, or no? I have a list of like who gives out free birthday, meals.
That is the parlay of birthdays for free shit.
You laughed.
I bet Jay went to like 5 Sonics. He's like, hey, my birthday. He tried every shake they have on the menu.
I don't know who does birthday stuff, but I'm pretty sure Denny's does.
Kobe's Steakhouse does it, or used to over here. It's a what do they call it? Like hibachi, where you have your own chef in front of you, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I've only been there once, and that was the night that my daughter's husband proposed to her. We all went to dinner.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Hey, has anybody been to a hibachi restaurant? What is that one hibachi chef that just looks a real shady, and when they shoot the sake, he hits you right in the eye? He's like, oh, yeah, in your eye.
I've only been to one hibachi place that was in North Carolina, where they balance a friggin' spinning egg on a spatula.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, For $3, he'll flip the shrimp tail into his pocket.
Into his hat.
Oh, $3. What's this?
Stupid human tricks.
Jay said Janet made me a strawberry cake and a real chocolate shake.
Woohoo! Right on.
Nice.
She's a keeper.
A real chocolate shake. Why? What have you been drinking?
Hey, that reminds me of a time I went to a party and I made 2 pans of brownies. One were wheat brownies and one had X-Lax in them. And it was for shits and giggles. Leave it to me.
That's funny. So, Jay, does Ensure make a chocolate shake? Sorry.
That was a good one.
New
Jay knows we
Eyes in the Woods, how are you? I can't resist. Sorry.
It's all good. Hey, you boys will follow that up with the pen commercial.
Cheese wants to know if I caught the shrimp in her mouth.
Yeah.
In my mouth. No, that's terrible. I almost lost an eye.
Hey, that's a guy I haven't heard from in a long time. I'm gonna have to send him like a pigeon message or something. Blockbeard, how the hell are you doing? Where you at?
Where's Buzzard?
I know. I'm a little worried.
If anybody has a way to get in touch with him, I don't. I don't think we've ever contacted
Let us know. Reach out to him for us, or get in touch with one of us.
Get in touch with him.
Great point. I haven't seen Buzzard in chat in a while. I'm trying to be more regular now that my schedule's a little more, or I don't start so early so that I can stay up a little later. But
who else would know? Yeah, I don't know. That
Michael
sucks,
Haywood.
I'm in touch with a lot of people. I mean, but we've never spoken. How's it going?
I was referring to his comment. Don't drink the brown shake with the toilet paper on top.
I guess it's pretty shitty.
Michael Haywood. That was just a shitty joke.
Done for today. I'm coming in.
Well,
yes, it was. And on that note, I've just been informed that my mortality is about to expire for the evening. So before I have to spend time in the hole, Paulie's going to say, see ya.
Have a good night, Paulie. Wow. Purrs to Paulie. I think he needs him.
Yeah.
We love him, though.
One way or another.
We do not consider that foreplay.
Why? I
don't know. I'm scrolling up to find out why.
I just read, my eyes locked on the same thing at the same time. I'm like, what? I missed something.
I gave Janet a pedicure for fixing my shake.
Oh.
Did you paint her nails, Jay?
Did he paint his?
I was getting there. And what color?
Pink, probably. No, he went with red.
Down at this marina down here, there's one guy that hangs out. He works there actually, and he paints his fucking toenails like
he does
orange, like this fluorescent orange or pink orange. I don't know. It's just
it was like a fluorescent pink when I saw him.
Yeah.
That day you were like, look at his toes. Look at his toes. I was like,
you know, he says, "Oh, I forget why he did it." Like bed or whatever, but I think he likes it.
He had a reason.
He's got, what did he say he had? Not stylists.
Yeah. Hey, Sharon.
Stylists.
Sharon guy.
It's just an excuse to get a pedicure. You give me your Mac.
That's what I said. He has an excuse. I mean,
Stevieb.
Fuller, that's good. Very good. He's trying to find a place for his dad.
Yeah, I see that. Oh, good luck, man.
Yeah.
Definitely good luck. That's tough when you get dementia with Alzheimer's, you know. I had a friend, actually, whose birthday was today. That's funny that came up. Her dad had Alzheimer's. I believe he's still with him, but has Alzheimer's, and he would get violent, you know, at times if
My
he got
uncle,
to that.
it's a very sad disease, if you call it. It's really horrible. And my uncle had it, and he lost all knowledge of anybody. He didn't recognize anyone. You know, my aunt and her were married for 33 years, I think. And yeah, I remember, I think I might have told this story once on here. I remember it was my cousin's christening. Whole family was getting together and going to my other cousin's house. And we had gotten there late for whatever reason. I'd ridden, I know why, because I rode with my grandparents. Anyways, we get there, and it was walk through the front door, go through the house, make your way to the backyard, open up the sliding glass door. My grandfather was ahead of me, and you know, I'm paying attention to getting out of the door, and all I hear is Stevie, real loud. I mean, like above the music, above everybody talking. There's probably easily 50 people out there. It was my Uncle Mickey, who had Alzheimer's, was in a nursing home at the time, and they brought him out for the day to be there for listening. And he remembered me as soon as he saw me. And I mean, they cut the music. Everybody got quiet. I met him across the yard and hugged him, and I don't think I cried so hard. And you know, I mean, it was, yeah, that was pretty wild. And for the day, he remembered me for most of the day. I stayed by his side. We talked, and yeah, it was very, very cool that I got that time with him. Amazing. Yeah.
Donald, I'm really sorry to hear that, man. He said he was at another facility and he got violent and they couldn't handle him there.
Yeah.
That's just a hideous disease. Yeah, listen to Ms. Dill, like, sub, and blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
All right. Just keep posting that link in chat.
Somebody hit it. Come on.
So Stevie and I are still in limbo. A little craziness. It's just nuts. I mean, like, we were told yesterday we'll have an answer in 48 hours.
48 hours.
48 hours is tomorrow. Now, tomorrow, it's already been 2 weeks. And apparently the management at this trailer park no longer exists. Like, they fired the guy. His
last day was last Friday.
There are agents, you know, real estate agents they're
in limbo.
They missed closings. They missed, because of this management company has you know back now they're backlogged on applications.
So we're waiting on the application for the property rental, and yeah, we're waiting. And I've been in touch with the realtor, and she seems pretty hopeful that, you know, I mean, we're just waiting for the paperwork to process. It's just that simple. But there's nobody to process the paperwork because they have yet to hire new management for the property. So at this point, we can't do anything but wait.
Hopefully the agent can pull some strings and whatnot and get this moving somehow.
She's got some calls she can make in the morning, and she just got the contact information this evening, so she's going to wait until the morning. But
Is there a plane going over you?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Sorry. She forgot her earbuds today. It's no big deal. We'll deal with the extra noise. It's no big deal. But it was loud. I was like, what the hell? It comes through when you open up your mic when you talk. You can unmute still. All right. Well, howdy, David.
I'm all right. How are you?
Good to see you, man.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
How's Misty doing?
She's doing great. She woke up and they got her up. They got her off the ventilator and walked her around today and all that.
Good.
Fantastic.
Took a couple of steps, though, you know.
Sure.
She got a little confused. She's going to have to have a defibrillator when she gets out because of her heart.
Okay.
But she didn't know a lot of things. She knows who her mom was.
I'm sure that'll come back to her. I hope. You know, everything should be fine.
Yeah, it'll take a little while. I mean, she just woke up like yesterday evening. We was up there and her eyes come open just for a few seconds and then got back to sleep. And she squirmed around a lot, but today she was wide awake and everything. So she was doing real good.
That's awesome.
I didn't go back to the afternoon visit. My wife did. But
Everybody in chat, you guys know NAC. This is Misty's father that we've been praying for since the other day. She's in the hospital, and apparently your prayers are working, so keep them coming. I think that's awesome.
yeah, I might sort of step down.
Sorry.
Anyway.
But yeah, I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah. I don't like calling saying step kids and all that.
No, I didn't even think about it.
That's fine. Oh, no big problem there.
No, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
How you doing? You holding up?
Yeah. I woke up 10 o'clock yesterday morning and didn't go back to sleep until about 5 or 6 this morning. About 3 hours sleep. But
Don't neglect yourself, man. You know.
Right.
no, it's just I had a lot going on and this and that, and then my wife was real upset. Trying to keep her calm, and grandson was coming over and trying to help out her calm and everything. But pretty rough.
You got to take care of yourself. You can't forget that. You know, just as
Yeah, that's what
important.
everybody's told me here.
Yeah, because if you get run down, then you're really no good to anybody.
Right.
Yeah,
And they need
I've told, you know, my
right
wife, she's been real upset and all. And I told her, I said, you can't do that. You know, you're gonna get sick your own self.
Sure.
Got to keep her mind straight so that she can be there for everybody too.
Well, the good thing is, you know, she's on the road to recovery. You know.
Yeah.
right.
You know, because it was, you know, from what you had told me early on, it was pretty iffy. It was sketchy.
Yeah, it was.
So I'm thrilled that it turned out
Yeah,
well.
at first it was real scary. I mean, her heart stopped and they got it started back and put her on the ventilator and all this. But yeah, it was pretty scary there at the start.
And how old is she?
How old is she? 30, 39.
Okay, it's young.
Yeah, I sent you 2 emails earlier just before the show. One was an update and one was a picture.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Sandra Piper, yes, you're right. Just being present in the hospital will wear you down. You know?
Yeah. Well, you can only go to visiting hours while they're in ICU from like 2 hours at a time. You go once at dinner and then once that afternoon. Yeah. Yeah, I got on to my wife earlier today. We was up there at the hospital. I told her, I said, you look bad pale. I said, you're going to have to take care of yourself. But she's,
You said there was a picture?
yeah, it was the second one. Yeah, we just found out we're going to have to start back on our oxygen.
What was that?
I said, we just found out we're going to start back on our oxygen. I'd start mine back last night, and we got to get her machine fixed so she can get back on hers too. Old age catching up to me fast. Yeah, I'm 55. Sometimes I feel like I'm 155.
No, I hear you. I'm 55 as well.
Yeah.
People don't believe it, but yeah, I'm 55.
Yeah.
I got out of the. We went to this trailer park we're trying to rent in, or I want to buy the trailer. And we get out of the truck, and the girl's like, "Wait, how old are you guys?"
Are y'all? Yeah.
55. She goes, "Oh, you don't look 55." Because it's a 55 plus community, so she was like, "Wait a minute, something's going on here."
Yeah.
Right. She said, I think the way she said it was, you know, you have to be 55.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm 55. I'm like, I'm not, but.
Yeah, we've got
Yes,
some
Andrew,
of
it's
that
true.
communities around here.
Stress that wears you down, even at home. We were just talking about that.
Yeah, stress will get you down quick.
Yeah, well, just got to figure out how to deal with stress. Mr. Lee says, Donald, you're good looking, but not as good looking as me. So what's the prognosis? How long do they expect her to be in the hospital?
We don't really know right now. They did say they was gonna have to send her home with that defibrillator, but she's not out of the woods yet, really, because she's not remembering stuff, and she remembered who her son was, her mama, and everything like that, but I don't remember sometimes. But she was doing good today. She was just easy.
Wasn't there at all.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, God willing, that will that'll come back to her. You know, I hear a lot about that.
Oh, yeah.
Memory loss that slowly comes back.
Yeah, she was laughing and cutting up tonight. My wife said I didn't get to go back tonight. Yeah. She's stubborn like me though. Whenever I get sick, I don't want to go to the hospital. I don't want to go to the emergency room. I just crawl in bed thinking I'm gonna get better, and then they have to drag me out, and you know, I'm done out of it. I'm responsive too, but I've been on that ventilator 4 times, and my wife hates me on that because every time I wake up, she says I'm the meanest thing. I hate being. Well, I mean, you wake up and you don't know what's going on. You're strapped down to that bed. You know, my first thing was in my mind was, who did I kill and why am I in here? You know, what have I done? They got me chained down to this bed like a convict or something other. But you know, it's for your own good, really, because they don't want you pulling the ventilator out of your throat, the tubes out of your throat, and all that. Yeah.
Knock on wood, I've never been on a ventilator.
Yeah, I mean, my wife, she's been sepsis 8 times in 3 years, and she's been all through it. You know, she's been on that ventilator forever.
Only during my surgeries, though. As many surgeries as I've had. I know, I saw that.
Jay Firth is saying there's a lot of old farts in here.
Yeah,
just realize that now, Jay.
We don't have the good cheer like him, though.
Right.
He's going to leave that to Mr. Lee in his will.
Who is our youngest age in chat? That's a good question.
I'm 50 in September.
Not unless you hear me.
My wife says she don't know whether you can hear her or not in the background, but she said, "Tell Stevieb hello."
Hello. Good to see you or hear you. I did hear you a little bit.
Yeah. She don't want to be on camera.
No worries.
37.
Bat Mom's 37.
How you doing, Bat Mom?
I'm 55. You're
I'll be
49.
50. Yeah.
No, you're 49. Don't age yourself.
I was laughing at Bat Mom. She said I might be 36. Honestly, I can't remember.
Yeah, I'll be 56 in December.
I'm 56 in November.
Mr. Lee and I are the same age. Jay, shut up.
Jay's Alzheimer's kicking in because he's forgetting how to remember it. Sorry, too soon? I'm kidding, guys. Sorry.
No, that was funny.
Tina G, 54. Right on. Gary Johnson, 62.
Yeah, you get that picture?
Yeah, I saw that in like the analytics and stuff. It tells you like the age group, and this channel is mostly, I mean, it's an older group, like, you know, late 30s up to, you know, 130.
Right.
But you know, it's an older group, and that surprised me. I think it's great, you know.
That's better.
You know, I thought I was going to have a new phone, and somewhere or another this thing dried its own self out. I don't have phone service on it. I just use it for stuff like this right now because of the fact that I dropped it in water and I couldn't talk on the phone because it muted my voice out. Nobody could hear me, and I couldn't do no live streams like this neither. And finally, all of a sudden, one day I said, "Oh, I'm gonna see if this thing's working, or I'm gonna have to buy me a new phone." So I sat down and I made a recording, and whenever I did, it come in loud and clear. I don't know.
Yeah, that's how I ruined my last phone, was water.
Are they getting them through? Yes.
My wife said, "Y'all get in the trailer."
Yeah, I'm trying.
That's good.
That's good.
The trailer's older than me.
Well,
true story.
Our first trailer that we moved into, it was way older. It was built down South Alabama, and we were there for almost 10 years. And the thing she left and went to the store one day, and I was like, I heard music coming from the bedroom, and I was like, there's a radio on. Wait a minute, we don't own a radio. And I walked to the middle bedroom, and it wasn't nothing. We used the middle bedroom for a storage room, and it was pile full. There wasn't no way anybody could get in there. It was like I could hear a rocking chair rocking, and an older lady was in there like she was humming lullabies to a baby trying to get it to sleep. And all of a sudden, I opened up the door and it stopped. Well, a few weeks later, I had to go to town. My wife stayed there, and she was in there cooking supper. And she come to the door and she said, "Where is that radio at?" I said, "Oh, so you heard a little woman in there too, huh?" It was weird, but we had funny stuff happen in that trailer all the time. Stuff get knocked off.
Did it happen after 10 years, or like how far?
Well, I mean, it was starting like we'd moved in. It was like the first 2 years was fine. After that, after the second year, we started seeing stuff. I got dragged out of bed twice by shadow people at that same trailer. And one night I had walked out. What happened was the guy that owned it before our landlord bought the property, he had cancer real bad, and he committed suicide. And they thought that maybe he was the one haunting us. I said, "No, he don't sing like no little old woman." I said, "I don't know." I said, "This boy must have died in this trailer before it got moved up here." So, but, that area, there was a lot of Native American burial grounds around.
I like that.
And there was a little bluff shelter down there by the pond, and it was loaded with arrowheads and stuff. And we was down there one day walking around in the woods, and we found a rock that was almost knee high, and it was perfectly square. But on top of it was like somebody had chiseled out the very top of the rock and left an arrow pointing. And I tried to move it. I thought it was just a rock balancing up there, but it was part of the rock. And I looked and see which direction it was pointing, and it was pointing right back to the bluff shelter. And I was like, I wonder if that was a guide for the Native Americans back then, maybe. But I never did figure that one out. And 3 hills over, I wound up finding it was about 8 foot tall, 8 foot wide, square, and it was a little bitty rocks about the size of about the size of your hand. They were all stacked up, and I caught this elderly man that lived on the road that we lived on, and I asked him about it. I said, "Have you ever run across any structure like that?" And he said, "Every 600 acres." He said, "You'll find one." He said, "What that is that's whenever back in the way older days, that's whenever they was that's their land markers."
Surveyor's marker.
Yeah. That was every 600 acres they would build one of these. And I was like, wow. That was weird. That's the first one I'd ever run across. Yeah. Yeah, it was about 8 foot tall and about 8 foot wide. But
oh wow.
And it was just a square building, like it was a building, but it was just rocks stacked up on top of one another. And that was their marker for the 600 acres.
Huh.
Is what he told me.
That's interesting.
Well, you got to figure about 640 acres is a mile. And is a square mile, 640 acres. And, if you walk 600 acres, you've almost walked a mile. So.
I didn't know that. I worked in a town that was a square mile back when I was like 19, 20. I worked for the town itself, and that town itself was a square mile. So I guess it was about 640 acres. Huh.
Well, I kept thinking that we was living on the backside of Helen Keller property here, and actually we are. I looked it up, and it's 640 acres is what they own. And back in that day, that's what they sold the land in. Was you bought plots, and 640 acre plot. And I forgot
So
how many. We're on
for
the
those
back
of you who
side.
don't know, guys, that the Helen Keller house and Helen Keller lived in Tuscumbia, Alabama.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, she was born here.
So their property is right there. That's why he mentioned the Helen Keller property, because they live in the same town.
Yeah, it's 2 blocks from us, but it's long blocks actually.
They've got it all fenced in.
Yeah, they only own 10 acres now, and the state owns it. They've got it all fenced in with chain link fence. Still have the ivy greenery growing and everything. All the original gardens is still there, just like Helen Keller's day.
I think they put on a
I drove by it when I was out there.
Yeah, we rode by it whenever we come through. There's a thing there on the backside. One of the outbuildings was actually the kitchen. They didn't have a kitchen on the inside of the house back then. They cooked in another building and then brought it in the back door.
They put on a play back there now.
And they built like a little amphitheater back there in the back with stadium type seats like you would sit at a ball game. And you can watch the play outside.
Oh, very cool.
I don't really like watching it because I've seen it on TV. So
yeah.
It upsets me.
Yeah. If you watch the Miracle Worker and everything, the original house in the Miracle Worker is the house up here.
Because my cousin's little boy 4 can't talk now.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
Patrick Warren, welcome. Good to see you.
Yeah, my wife's cousin, her little boy's 4 years old, and he's got where he stutters a lot and he can't talk.
No, he can't stutter.
He started stuttering, but anyway, he can't talk now, and he's got to go through therapy.
No, they tried to take him too. They wouldn't take him in.
And they wouldn't take him in though.
But they've got money.
I don't know what's going on with him, because he could talk whenever he was starting out, but just all of a sudden he got to where he couldn't talk.
And it's a stutter.
Yeah, he started out stuttering. Now he can't talk.
It's something about the brain that won't let him speak.
Well, prayers to him.
Bad. I mean, it's just bad.
But there's so much they can do with speech therapy these days.
Oh yeah,
you know, it's come a long way.
He does his tongue some way, and it just won't come out.
Yeah, yeah. We've got that Alabama Institute for the Deaf and Blind right across from the Helen Keller Library here.
I can do that.
They work with a lot of people.
I can do the sign language with babies.
Yeah, yeah. My wife's been trying to learn me sign language.
Yeah, how's that going?
Well, the middle finger's the only one I know.
That's sad, David. I mean, you got to learn that.
I can do the A and the B, but you know,
I learned yesterday. Do you
the
know?
Y.
I can say more, please.
My second oldest daughter, she learned sign language in high school. She actually did that as her language requirement for graduation, and it's pretty cool to watch her. She actually translates music for concerts. She's done that a few times.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I was going to ask y'all, have y'all seen the International Church? Look up the Alabama International Church.
Oh, God,
it's down in Warrior, Alabama. And what they've done is they bought out a Dollar General store, and they're gradually buying up the whole town. This guy is dressed up like the Undertaker. He plays a guitar and sings. One of the songs they sang in church was Shake and Bake. And I was like, what? And then they sung a rock song and everything. And they was trying to figure out on Rick and Bubba is Rick and Bubba is actually a radio station, a radio show here in Alabama. They're Christian oriented, and they wanted to know if everybody thought that they were a cult. And the husband and wife owns the church, and if you watch some of those videos that they showed, I mean, it's so weird. And
probably
they were
a cult.
Probably
is a cult.
What's what?
Probably is a cult. You know,
that's what I say too.
It probably is, but there was 2 Baptist preachers got invited to go to it because they was having a revival. So they went to it, and as soon as they got out of the car, they said they thought they was already late because they heard a guy in there screaming on the microphone and thought he was already preaching, and come to find out he was in there singing some rock and roll song. And but he's dressed up kind of like the Undertaker, you know, that long trench coat and long hair.
Sure.
But they're buying up all the land they can there in Warrior out from underneath these people and everything, which Warrior's not really a big town. It's down there between Jasper and Birmingham, going south of here.
Good night. Have a good night, hon.
Good night, eyes. Yeah, but it's shit like that ends up turning into another Waco.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's bad. Yes.
Yeah. That's kind of what I figured it would wind up being.
Unfortunately. Oh, let's see.
You got to turn your phone to the right to go left, and you got to turn it left to go right.
All right, I'm
trying to get my face in.
It's like riding a horse.
Yeah.
Let's see. How are you? You're muted.
Can't hear you.
You'll have to unmute your mic, Flitzy.
Yep. Is it working now?
There you go.
Yeah, be a computer. We don't get along very well.
And I have to. I'm getting.
I just want to say hi. I'll mute myself.
Don't say hi. I'm just. Do your thing. Say hi.
How you doing, Schnitzy?
Yeah, Mom's gonna jump off here.
David, thank you for coming on.
Yeah.
It's good to see you. Take care of yourself, man.
Well, thank everybody for
Good to see you, David. I'm so glad Misty's doing better. We'll keep you in prayers.
All right.
Thank you.
She said thank you too. We'll see y'all.
Send her our love.
All right.
We will.
We will.
Wow. I'm glad he came on. You know.
He had been on for a while, and yeah, was at home today, so I thought, why not?
Right on. It's been a while. Good to see it.
All right.
Sort of keep my mind off the wild weather. We're having a lot of thunderstorms, and down in Gisborne on the east coast, it's there's flooding and not
Really?
so great here.
Wow.
We're getting a lot of weather here as well. It's there's been some flooding, but not, you know, nothing drastic yet. But we've got hurricanes possibly coming at us. You guys call them typhoons, I believe.
Cyclones, I think we call them here.
Cyclones.
That's right.
Typhoons in Asia, I think.
Yeah. No, somebody calls them typhoons.
We call them bad storms.
Who else?
Just thought I'd show you this little one.
Oh, what is this?
This one, she's a baby gorilla, reborn doll gorilla.
Wow.
Huh.
Yeah, her name's Binti Jua. She's named after a famous gorilla who rescued a little boy who fell in her enclosure.
Oh, really?
Yeah, back in the 90s, I think it was.
I know. I remember the story. I remember the video too.
Yeah, I actually do too. I didn't recall the name though.
The gorilla protected the child.
Yeah. She had her own baby with her at the time, and she picked up the kid and she put him near the keeper door where they sort of bring them food and stuff. I don't know whether she was, trying to nurture the child or whether she was saying, I'm not babysitting your kid. I got one of my own. And she is still alive. Apparently she is the niece of Coco, who was the talking gorilla.
Yeah. Wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Right on.
So that's
very cool.
My latest little baby, not a Bigfoot one. So I have got.
Did you make that?
No, I got that one on Etsy. I wish I could make that.
Dill says Moke's studio was clean yesterday. Too bad we missed it. That was yesterday.
Yeah.
So what else is going on?
Not much here.
You guys are in winter, right?
Yeah, it's winter down here. It's absolutely freezing. I've just had the heat pump on and warmed up the place a bit, so it's not so bad now.
What's the temperature been?
Oh, I'm not quite sure. I think they said high of 16 degrees Celsius, I think, but it was colder than that earlier. Not sure what that is in Fahrenheit.
I'm not sure either.
Yeah, I'm not. It's just weird. What freaks me out is like for Christmas time, we're used to snow and that type of Christmas. You guys, it's during summer, so it's like it's just odd.
Christmas at the beach is a thing over here.
Yeah, that's weird.
I've done that.
Well, I'm in Florida, so everything's a beach thing over here.
Yeah. I said when I moved to Florida, that's one thing I couldn't get over is seeing people shopping for Christmas trees and tank tops and flip flops and shorts, and it's 80 degrees outside, and yeah, I couldn't get past that. It took a long time. I still miss cold Christmas, snow.
So guys, the link is in chat. We still have, we just a little past an hour. The second hour always seems to go by pretty quick.
First does too, to be honest. I mean, the whole show goes by pretty quick.
Should I run from the turkey eyeball on me in my backyard? I will nurture it with a bow and arrow. If you're hungry, that would be me if I had the opportunity. I'd probably pop a turkey and soup's on.
Sandwiches.
Would you say sandwiches?
Yeah.
Turkey sandwiches. Michael Haywood says King Kong, Mighty Joe Young. Mighty Joe Young was a good one. I liked that.
Yeah, that was.
Have you seen that movie, Mighty Joe Young?
Years and years ago, I think. Okay. I definitely saw King Kong.
Didn't they do? Well, they did another version of that, didn't they? Do a newer version of Mighty Joe Young.
I don't know.
Oh, look for that.
I don't remember. Okay, Michael says I love gorillas.
I know, I saw it. Gorillas.
Yeah, I love them. And orangutans. We don't have gorillas in Auckland where I live, but we've got orangutans at our zoo. There's gorillas at the Christchurch Zoo, the wildlife park down there. I saw them a few years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, I remember I was sitting down on a ledge near the enclosure, and this big silverback comes right up to the window and looks at me, and I'm like, whoa.
I forgot you were in New Zealand and not Australia. Sorry.
Some people mix us up.
Well, no, you know what? I think that the accent is definitely different than in Australia. Because it's more like a Kiwi accent's more British to me. it's got more of a British word that the Australian is just lazy. You know, it's just like, because I knew someone from New Zealand for a long time.
We just had 5 people jump out of chat. No, I'm just kidding.
I would surprise
No,
me.
I'm kidding. I was joking about you comment about the Australian accent.
Oh. No, there's
remember.
just a difference. No, I
know.
wasn't insulting anybody.
I know, I
It
was just kidding.
yeah.
I was kidding. Hey,
And
Rex.
you mentioned Christchurch, and I'm like, oh yeah, New Zealand.
It's down the South Island.
That's like the southernmost part, isn't it?
And not quite. I think there's Dunedin and Invercargill are further south.
I know it's a jump off point for like the South Pole missions, you know.
Yeah,
So they usually leave out of Christchurch whenever they do like a mission to the South Pole.
I don't think I'd ever want to go down there. It's too cold.
New Zealand has the highest elevation golf hole.
I didn't know that.
Now I want to go play that course. I wonder how high it is. Like, what elevation is this golf course at?
I'm not into golf, so I wouldn't know.
That's just an interesting fact. I'm like, damn. I want to look it up.
Hey, that's actually something we got to do. Golf.
What?
Golf.
I already do.
I'm saying we.
You're righty or a lefty?
Right.
Yeah, I'm a lefty.
I'm a lefty when it comes to golf.
See, I don't know.
But I write righty, and everything else is righty except baseball, batting, you know, like hitting a ball, hitting a puck, or hitting a, you know, golf, hockey, and baseball. I'm lefty. I hit from my left side. I don't know why.
That's interesting. Yeah, I write with my left hand, but I use a computer mouse with my right, which is weird.
Yeah, I use my right. He's like, where's Hilton?
Right.
He's I don't know where does he live in New Zealand? I don't remember.
I think he said in Hawke's Bay, so perhaps they're getting the flooding down there. Might have lost their internet. I hope not. I hope he's okay.
Yeah, he's been through a lot, man. He's a tough bloke.
He sure is.
Yeah, because it said on the news all the, the power's down there, so all the internet would be out as well.
Oh wow. Yeah, he makes random. He'll pop up occasionally. It's, you know. I want to go jet boating there. Patrick Vaughn wants to go to jet boating in New Zealand.
Good place to go for that.
I'm assuming that's where he's talking about. Now I got to make sure it's not like the Mississippi River or something somebody commented on before. Yeah, when I was a kid, I always wanted to go to Australia. It was always Australia. And then I learned about New Zealand, and I was like, oh, look at this jewel.
It's a good place.
2 islands.
Beautiful there. You know?
It's just
with the
very
mountains. And the mountains there are gorgeous. Hilton's in the south part, yeah.
I haven't seen him on for a while.
Golfers tee off at 4,500 feet. Yeah, but I think Flagstaff has a golf course, and that's 7,000 feet.
Chessboard, there you are.
What's up, Chessboard? Good to see you. Mr. Lee, you are my hero and my fearless Bigfoot hunter. Wow. I didn't know he was a Bigfoot hunter.
Here's when he's doing the Bigfoot report.
Yeah, I feel like I'm missing something with that. Like, I know he was putting something together. I think I missed something. Like, did he put anything out?
Well, we can ask him.
Mr. Lee, did you put anything out recently? I just feel so out of the loop.
Well, you weren't able to bring up the last thing he did.
Yeah, but I think we looked at it though.
Because you couldn't, it wouldn't format right.
I feel like Napoleon Bonaparte. I've been exiled from late night popcorn. Darn woman. Oh, poor Jay. Gonna be forced into dieting or something. Won't kill you, Jay.
No.
And you don't have far to go, man. You lost a lot of weight. You look good the last time we hung out.
He looks skinny. I said he was skinny.
Mr. Hand, what's up? He says, Jay, don't be farting in that chair. Oh, Mr. Lee says he's making a mini series. Better be ready.
Right? Can't wait.
Is that a mini series or a micro series? There's a big difference.
Yes, I see you later. I'll be back in chat.
I hope it's a mini series because he's done such a great job with everything so far. It's amazing.
She just said she was going back to chat.
Oh,
She just bounced off so quick. I was like, what?
That was very fast. I didn't have a chance to process that.
Lissy, thanks for hanging out.
Yes, good to see you.
Yeah, really. I'm glad. All the way from New Zealand. That's awesome. She's in like tomorrow.
Yeah, that's always weird for me.
It's like Friday afternoon. It's probably around 3 o'clock over there right now.
Right?
See, Miss Dosage Schlitzy, your hair looks very nice.
Right? And
See, he said
oh,
my computer was making funny noises, so I went back here to be on the safe side. It's not your computer, Stevie.
As a motorcycle rides by.
Stevie forgot her headphones, and I don't know what she's on right now, if it's a tablet or...
Tablet. I'm on my tablet. It would be worse if it were my phone. I tried that.
For some reason, there's a weird echo. So that's like when David was talking, I had to mute Stevie so we could hear it.
Did it bounce off your settings on your mic thing?
What do you mean?
You had changed it.
No, I just reset them to what they were. I'll do it again. Edit mic settings. All it has is echo cancellation.
That's probably what.
No, it just got loud. So like, talk.
Okay. What do you want me to say?
No.
Sorry, I forgot my earbuds.
Let me see. Now let's try that. So I think it's worse with the echo cancellation.
Donald Fuller said it sounds like shortwave interference.
Yeah, and it's weird. It's like every time you talk, and with the echo cancellation, it's when you talk and it opens the mic and everything else comes through. But I don't understand that feedback. It's weird. Gate Smasher, how's it going?
Gate Smasher said he subbed. Thank you. That was cool.
Thunder knocked out my internet. Yeah, we had some pretty heavy thunder earlier. A lot of it stayed north of us. We got kind of lucky.
Oh, we got hit for a couple hours. I think it stopped for like 20 minutes and then it started all over again.
Well, you and I were like, you filmed your rain, coming down, and I filmed my sun. It was beautiful sunny day.
I had a beautiful sunny morning. It was actually really nice this morning. There was no humidity. Temperature was like upper 70s, I think. It was perfect. Absolutely perfect. What's that?
Why do you Americans say across? It is across. No, you're right, but I don't recall if I've ever said across. That doesn't sound right to me. I'm sure somebody might have said it. Maybe did I say it?
I don't know. Did I?
I don't know. I don't know if I've ever said it like that. Across.
Across. I don't know.
I mean, it would be crossed without the A, but across. No, it would be across. Yeah. Today's lesson was what? Brought to you by.
It was brought to you by. Schlitzy said, wonder where Bigfoot's going. It gets stormy.
Caves. Under a bush. I don't know. I mean, I couldn't just see him standing in the rain like, oh, fuck, I got nothing else to do. There's got to be some sort of shelter they use. What do you think? It says I make her unmute herself because I can't do it. No, never mind. Sandra says I got hit twice with thunderstorms. You have to unmute from your side, Stevie. I can't unmute you. If you wanted to talk. Or not. Looks like I think she just dropped her phone or her tablet. Stevie seems to be having technical difficulties. I'm sure she'll show up in a couple minutes. She'll be back. Right now she's cursing. Icon, how's it going? You gotta forgive me. I'm moving around because my ass is killing me. Sitting on this seat. I put a towel under it, but it wasn't flat. So it had a crease in it, and I was sitting awkward on that crease. Ooh. I just have terrible luck with chairs. Jack again. What's up?
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Everything froze. I looked up, everything was, and I was hitting the mic, and it didn't do anything. So I figured I'd back out, try it again. I heard you talking about your chair.
Oh yeah, I had to take out that towel.
That's gonna be your housewarming gift.
No,
I'm telling you now.
There's enough of them in there. That place needs is another chair.
Like a chair, any chair. Hey.
This place that I'm trying to buy is as
that you are buying,
and it's furnished, but there's like in the living room on the back window. There's a I guess it's a love seat. It looks like a bigger love seat, but then there's like four recliners.
There's 4 in the living room and 2, I think. Is there? No, there's a couch on the.
There's a couch on the porch.
Yeah, but there's 4 recliners and a love seat.
I don't know if they all recline, but
or they rock. I don't know.
So I got a chair for you, Jay. Come over.
Got 4 of them.
You'll feel right at home.
Right.
It won't pick your ass up out of the chair, but it'll,
I said, bring a friend. We got an extra chair.
I don't know. We blew through that place so quick. It was just like, we couldn't take everything in. Doing a walkthrough in the place. And I didn't know when we walked in that the place was furnished, like it was going to be sold that way.
It reminded me walking in. It reminded me of a model home. A show home. It was just everything was there. Everything was there. It was clean and just spotless and neat and nothing out of place. It was pretty cool. And yeah, I kind of went and explored till I couldn't stand the heat. Oh, it was so hot that day, and the air conditioning wasn't on. Of course, why would they run the AC? But it was so hot. Whew. I came out of the back, and I looked like I just jumped out of a pool. Sweating so bad.
No, Michael just brought something up, and I forgot. I just shouldn't have. But prayers to the families of the people that were killed tonight or today, actually, or whenever it was yesterday, on that submarine that went down around the Titanic. They were going down to, it was like a sightseeing tour or whatever. I mean, and the submarine imploded. So 5 people were lost. So prayers to the families. That's tragic. Yeah. Leave the damn ship alone, people.
Right.
There's no benefit in going down there. It's somebody just trying to make money with tourism, or however the hell they did it, and it's costing lives. Fuck that. Let that bitch lie. Excuse me. Let her be. Anyway, thanks for pointing that out, Michael. That's really a shame.
It's horrible.
There was 5, I believe, Richie.
Hey, Richie.
So she's right. Nope, leave it alone. It's dangerous and also haunted. I believe it is.
I believe so.
I wonder what a ghost sounds like underwater. Tina G, take care. Good to see you.
Bye, Tina. Have a good night.
Good night. Cursed, haunted. Well, now it's even more haunted. That's a shame. There were 2 people that backed out of that sub adventure before they left. They had to sue to get their money back. Well, it just happened, though. Just like, it's, and I hate to say it, but just putting people in space, putting people, it's, we don't belong in those atmospheres. And there's always
so
going to be human error and failure and tragedy because we don't belong there.
I think that there's so much undiscovered here on this planet. We need to stick close to home for a while.
Yeah, no, but the elite figure, we're destroying this planet, so their future generations need a new planet.
True.
Sweat your arse off with Mose and Stevieb. There's a Titanic museum somewhere with artifacts. That place definitely experiences paranormal activity. Wow. See, that stuff doesn't freak me out. Paranormal activity, I mean, once it did when I got scared shitless, but other than that, it doesn't normally freak me out.
No, I think the initial, like, what the am I looking at, that first moment of whatever you experience. But no, usually.
Yeah, it's more experience because I've never really looked at anything.
Yeah.
I've seen shit happen. I've seen corks fly out of bottles. I've seen shit happen, but I haven't seen like an entity or an
I have.
And
I
have. I know you have.
It's like that first initial shock of what am I looking at?
Although in where you're living, I saw something out of the corner of my eye that one day. You saw it too.
Yep.
I walked across the patio
Well, I
and right
told
into
you.
the bathroom. I was like, "What the fuck?"
I told you that before you even got there that there was stuff going on.
I think there were like ghost dogs there.
No, well, remember that the time I come home I worked the museum and I'm hearing what sounds like somebody tossed a bowl and a spoon in the sink.
Oh yeah.
And then go back to my room after not seeing anybody or anything, and no sooner do I get settled in, it sounds like somebody's ruffling around with grocery bags and I had just put groceries away half hour earlier. Put everything away. There shouldn't have been anything. There was nothing when I went out there. Nothing in the sink. But I know the sound that I heard. Because I think either I called you or we were messaging at the time.
Tina's like, not good night. I was saying right, Mogs. Leave it alone.
Oh.
I thought Tina was leaving because it looked like it said night.
Right. Well, take it back.
Exactly. Who's up first? Yeah, Richie always talks
Always.
chat in caps. I don't know who might have said something to him, but yeah, it's just his. I don't know. He has. Was it? You can't see it. That's why you do it.
I think it makes it easier for him to see.
The visual thing, yeah.
Yeah.
He's not yelling.
No. Well, sometimes, but you kind of know when he is.
Kind of weird how the Simpsons predicted that too. Just saying, I don't believe much of anything anymore that they put on mainstream media anymore. They love to distract us. What did the Simpsons predict?
They predicted Trump would be president. There's a couple things.
What else? What were they talking about?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't scroll back, but I just remember that from watching the episodes.
Just reading.
Me too.
Well, for both reading and who's paying attention? Who's driving the ship?
We're here. Somebody should come hang out with us.
Yeah, absolutely. He said, if I'm yelling, there will be tons of F-bombs.
Right.
It still looks the same. It just, They predicted the submarine accident? Really?
Really? Wow.
I didn't see this one. Wow. All right, guys. The link is in chat. I've posted it. Everybody else has posted. If you want to come hang out for a little while, we got a little under 30 minutes left. You can come hang out. Figured there'd be more hanging out tonight. There's 42 right now?
Right.
Oh, like we talked about that today. I said it doesn't matter if there's one person that just wants to hang out. So be it.
Say, this is the family. Everybody in chat.
Excuse me. I need to see my tonsils.
Keeping you up? Tonsils.
I think that was thunder. Or something just fell off the roof. Pretty sure that was thunder.
It's clear out here now. Finally. I mean, it started like 3 3:30, between 3 and 3:30, or actually a little bit earlier. It stopped around that time for about 20 minutes. Just barely got any rain on the way home.
So Tessa had sent me a picture. This is in Arkansas, I think, but it says buzzard roost cut off.
That's cool. We need to figure out how to get in touch with him. I know we said it already, but he's been absent a little too long.
Yeah. Donald Fuller says Richie's on the roof with his tinfoil hat.
Rolling around.
That's not what it sounds like. Well, I don't know about the tinfoil hat, though. Let's see what the radar looks like. Today's radar is brought to you by... Oh. I'm afraid to push the play button. See, it is just staying a little bit north of us. What are we at? 10:30? Yeah, there's more stuff coming at us. So much moisture coming out of this whole system. You look, there's moisture from Maine to the Gulf.
Look at how hot it was, though, for 2 weeks straight. The last 2 weeks, but the last week we were in the we were already up to 100.
Balls.
Yes.
And the humidity,
I mean, it's.
I wanted to live in Florida so I can shut the fuck up. Can't complain.
I've been here 22 years, and I don't remember ever being, with the heat index 100 degrees in June. That's, yeah.
See, somebody told me that June was the hottest month.
See, I
read or heard it somewhere.
Maybe towards the end of June, but no, not this hot, not that fast.
Yeah, it's been brutal. Let's see. Or is Bigfoot on the roof? I hope not.
Good night, Gary.
Richie will start popping off shots at it. Be up there fixing the roof. Yells out. All they hear is, "What caliber?"
I heard him. I just couldn't hear what he said.
You want the 9? You want the
right?
Oh, shit.
That was funny.
What caliber? I was like, what?
I heard him too. I just couldn't hear what he said.
So yeah, guys, 20 minutes left. Anybody wants to pop on, come say hi. Or not. It's not a requirement. Just helps.
They just listen to us hanging out.
Sorry. I neglected to drink water today, so I'm trying to make up for it. Usually I'll drink like a lot of coffee and be like, call it good. Let's go, yeah, I had water. And these weird shaped bottles that won't stand up properly.
Right.
It won't. If I gotta put it down, it's gonna fall over.
No, I know. I bought a case like that a couple weeks ago. Not a single bottle out of that case.
It's sitting flat.
Leaning tower of water.
Agua.
Agua, there you go.
I am watching Knight's Tale, one of my favorite movies. Richie is. Knight's Tale. Which one was that?
Is that with what's his name?
Is that the one with the soundtrack is by Queen?
Maybe. What's his name? The lead actor in that.
Is it Phoenix or is it River? Was it River? No. It's shit.
Oh. You know me with names. I can't even think. It'll come to me 2 hours from now.
Heath Ledger. That's right.
Yes. Yep. That's it.
Thank you, Michael.
Thank you, Mike.
I saw his face. I could see his face in the movie.
I could see him playing the character. I just couldn't think of his name.
Jan, thank you for posting the link. You too, Dill. Gate Smasher said, just the Hound. I'm drenched.
Sorry. We should have a mods night. Get all the mods to come on, hang out.
No, I'd have to take away some wrenches. If they refuse to come on. Oh, okay.
That's right. You did that to Mr. Lee once.
Okay. For what, 2 minutes?
Yeah, but still.
He was like, whatever, stick the bloody thing up your ass.
Yep.
I'm not sure if I like the new shampoo.
I get these motorcycles that ride by and I can't hear anything. I can imagine what y'all are hearing. It's motorcycles.
Monkey wrenches.
You can take wrench away. I don't mind, he says, Mr. Lee.
Gate Smasher says, I'll come on tomorrow. Wait, we don't have a show tomorrow.
Yeah, it's probably the point.
Yeah.
Schlitzy, monkey wrenches.
Gate Smasher, you're more than welcome to pop on. Anybody is, you know.
Damn it.
I know you've had some experiences. I want to hear them. I want to hear them here, you know, Gate Smasher. And I know what Crow was it Crow? I don't remember. Usually I'd remember what tribe he was with, but I think it's Crow. That sounds so familiar. Apologize. Stats, how are you?
Get him and Stats on. Tell some stories. I know they got them.
Stats is Gate Smasher's other half.
Right.
He says, well, some of you are in yesterday. A lot of us are in yesterday for her.
Right.
She's already in tomorrow.
Mohawk Nation, he said.
Mohawk. Sorry, buddy. I'm like, Crow? Dude. Who is this? Nino? Nino. Guess not. No.
Well, no.
Sound like you got an echo immediately.
Who?
Snapper downstairs. What?
What?
I don't know. Although Dawn, there was Snapper downstairs. There was Red Snapper downstairs. Dawn made baked this lovely fish tonight. Red Snapper.
You're killing me.
Oh, it was awesome.
You're killing me.
Nice fillets with lemon underneath and butter and herbs and spices and baked. Woohoo. No, because I always just bread fish. I just, you know.
Oh, no, yeah, I bake. I bake fish.
Flour, egg, breadcrumbs, and fry the shit out of it. I want to be able to make a sandwich out of it.
I love baking fish.
That was very good.
Sounds good.
Yeah, the red snapper has a lot thicker fillet.
It does.
I'd say like the mangrove snapper.
Good stuff. Meaty.
Yeah, it was very good.
Still.
Michael is having issues. Always an issue here. Here? What? Always issues. What? You're killing me. You're going to sit there and smoke?
I'm sorry.
I got him. I just can't smoke.
Mosquitoes away.
Oh, yeah.
Both reading chat.
Well, yeah, there's more going on there than here.
There's nobody to jump on.
I'm ready to just jump into chat and,
Right.
Sweating with the oldies.
That's what I was laughing about.
Yeah, okay, Richard. Mr. Haywood, you still pole dancing when you walk, or are you walking like a bow-legged cowboy yet? Yeah, when dude, I forgot. When is your birthday, Richie? Shit, when is his birthday? I'm terrible with birthdays.
Apparently so is Facebook. Jay Fritz's birthday was yesterday.
Yeah, and no shit. I kid you not. Here's the notification, and
July
it says
8th. Oh, that's soon. Very soon.
Jay Fritz's birthday was yesterday. It's not reading it, but that's what it says. Thanks for the heads up.
Right. July 8th is Richie's birthday.
Oh, it's coming up right on. That's cool. Going to Kennedy Space Center. I've never been over that way, as far as
I never have either.
Or Cape Canaveral or anything.
I haven't either.
Although one of our boat clubs is over there. Like we have 4 clubs, that we are affiliated with, and one of them's in Cape Canaveral. Oh, pardon me. Ms. Dilly, I am only 17, as you can tell by my profile picture.
Right.
July 8th, 2023. Just this year? Isn't it every year?
1 year at a time.
Right. Michael's up to 5 cartwheels a day. Fucking A.
Woohoo!
I'm only at 3.
Jay can't do a cartwheel, not in this house anyway.
Without kicking your chandelier.
God forbid if he has a ceiling fan. He'll end up like me.
Pick up a foot. That's sorry, guys.
I'm sorry.
No, I can just see people going, I can't believe they're joking about that. Fucking first day you told me you had your amputation, it was the day after your surgery. We were doing half-off jokes for fucking footwear. Crazy shit.
Excuse me.
Jay says, damn, Russ, I'm so old I forgot myself it was my birthday.
Jay says, yes, I can, Stevie, but I take out the AC.
I'm looking forward to seeing Jay's house. tiny little
I
thing.
know, me too.
Well, shit. When this happens, moving in, then ours
We'll
is
be
only
right up the
5.
road.
Yeah, but he's probably got more square footage than us.
Maybe not.
I think it's 500 and something square feet. It's under 600 square feet that we'll have.
He's got 3.
It's small when it's small when they call it cute.
It's cute. It's cute.
Oh,
I bet it is.
So cute.
How cute. That's what she said. Sorry.
Aw, look at it. So cute.
Jay said 588.
I don't know if the 500 and whatever they're calling for, like, and ours is.
It's the extension or the.
If it includes the porch.
Yeah.
Michael says, "Ain't nothing wrong with bunk beds." I'm not calling the top. I don't want the top.
No, we'll fight. I'm not climbing up there. I'm kidding.
We'll just get some sort of catapult. Get your ass up there somehow.
God forbid I gotta go to the bathroom.
Yeah, I'm definitely not sleeping underneath you. Keep it down.
Oh God.
Mogs, while you're at Jay Fritz's house, I will move into your cracker barrel.
Excuse me.
Cracker barrel.
Oh wow.
Sorry, Mr. Lee. That's just funny as hell.
Good night, Jen.
Jenny, take
Thank
care.
you.
Yes, thanks. Oh, my cracker barrel. Yeah, it's the name of the restaurant, dude.
It is.
What was the other one? Cracker Barrel, and then there was something else he had said the other day. I forgot what it was. It was funny as hell. Exactly, Donald. I'm a smart old fart, but even old farts stink.
The most.
Ooh. They don't get better with age.
No.
Too funny. Cute as Jay's pink toenails. Yeah, it's thundering. You know what? I've been talking about it and talking about it and talking about it. Damn it. How late is Sonic open till? I'm going to get a shake.
It's probably midnight, I think.
I'll go battle the thunder and the lightning and the rain. I don't care. They're half off. I'm kind of jonesing for some ice cream.
I've got some back at the house.
Although I have some honey buns.
I have
I don't already milk them.
Bluebell cookies and cream waiting for me.
Sure, rub it in. I used to love Carvel ice cream.
Yeah.
And they'd have this one chocolate coconut. Oh, I forget what it's called, but that was the bomb.
I'm not a big coconut. Yeah. I don't like coconut too much.
Dude, we would Gate Smash. We'd love to have you on.
Absolutely.
Jay, Jay had an experience when he carried for 55 years. He had one in Land Between the Lakes in Kentucky, which is where he has his sighting. He's told it here. Everybody here is into the whole Bigfoot scene. I'm into it.
Yeah.
Training. And nobody's going to judge. Nobody's going to call you crazy. No one's going to. We're all nuts. We're all in the same boat.
We're all intrigued. We really.
Yeah, it's like everybody will sit here and listen with like jaws agape. That's the way I am. I listen to people's stories so intently. So yeah, anytime, man. Anytime you want to come on. What is today? Cool. Thursday? Yeah.
Yeah.
Stevie, just a nut coconut. Not needed. Sonic's open until 12. Thank you, Tina. Now it's friggin' pouring out. I can hear it.
Is it?
Yeah. Damn it. I was tempted to go before the show. But then I would have pissed everybody off, sitting here sucking on a milkshake.
You'd have really upset Jay.
Nah, he would have.
He probably would have hopped in the car and went and got him.
He would have took us on the road with him.
Right. Michael Haywood, half price after 8 at Sonic now?
Yes. Yes. And I like I'm all about, when it comes to food, I'm about texture. I like different textures, and like I always end up ordering the shake that you can't suck through a straw because there's cooked bits that don't fit, and
that's me.
You end up like eating it with the straw.
It's the only way to go. All the bits and pieces.
Yes, Mr. Lee, he does. And Richie, about that. What are you doing? Meet me downstairs.
Did you see what Mr. Lee wrote?
I will host a show one time with Stephanie. Dude, we're ready. You don't have to tell us.
I know.
We're always ready.
No, I can't get an email out of him, let alone
host the show.
Right.
Dude, whatever you want to bring on here, whatever as far as you got stories to tell, I don't care if it takes 6 months.
This is the place to do it.
I'll give you a regular scheduled program. At 10:15, we'll hear from Gate Smasher.
Right. This is the place to do it.
I love, absolutely. I love stories, and everybody here would appreciate it too.
Yeah.
And the fact that it's coming from a Native American point of view thrills me even more.
Yeah.
I've always, that's why I'm so into that Alaskan channel. I've always been into Native American culture. Like, I just really appreciate it. Hell, I have eagle feathers tattooed on my, Oh hell, there's places where they'll cut the feathers off you if you didn't earn them. It's my life. I earned them.
Miss Dill, that's because I don't have your email, I don't believe.
Wait a minute, didn't I give it to you? Come on.
No, I kept asking you and you never gave it to me.
It's like Chris asking me for a phone number. I think David asked for my phone number too. And I just Nobody's perfect. Anyway, guys, we're at 2 hours.
Oh, we are.
Yeah.
Wow.
I want to thank everybody for coming, hanging out tonight.
Sticking it out.
I was just reading about the last time Richie got high. Yeah, man. Yeah, thanks everybody that shows up tonight. I hope you had a good time tonight. You know, we try.
Right.
For 3 years I've been trying.
You've done a good job. You've done a great job.
If you enjoyed tonight's show, please hit that like button below. If you're new and you're not subscribed, subscribe, hit that notification button so you know when we're going live or when we put out short or whatever. Leave comments in the comments section. Also, more prayers for David Baxter and his daughter Misty, excuse me.
Misty.
They seem to be
LSD,
working to keep
you
up
missed
the
everything.
good work.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Snooze you lose, Mike.
Yep. Good to see you, though.
Thanks for showing up. Yeah. You hear that? I don't know if the mic picked up the thunder. That was kind of loud. But yeah, guys, thanks again. On behalf of myself and Stevie B. Good night. Yeah. Peace and God bless. See you next week. Everybody. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but you know.
Comments.
No, said that. All right. Bye, guys.